What's up guys, it's Mike Bowie. What I want to talk to you guys about is the number one most important critical step towards achieving your fitness goals. Truth be told, 90% of people will sit and tell you that diet is the most important critical step. And I'm actually here to tell you that it's actually incorrect. Now, hear me out, okay? So, if you're trying to get back into shape again, or, kind of like going through your fitness journey, right, and getting started, the funny thing is, if you ask people, whether it's a regular person, it's a guy that works out, periodically, and then now we're talking about professionals. You talk about personal trainers, celebrity trainers, online coaches, fitness gurus, trainers for the stars, trainers for the athletes, so on and so forth. They all sit and tell you that diet is the most critical step. And I'm here to tell you that, in my opinion at least, I think it's wrong. Well, you want to know what it actually is? I'll tell you what it actually is first, and then I'll explain why. The most important step is not diet, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, diet is one of the steps, or is very important, but it's not the most critical component. The most critical component actually is, drum roll please, okay? It's workouts, it's physical activity, it's movement, it's moving, it's doing things. That is the most important critical step to help making sure that you get back into shape again, right? Because you want to get back into shape, you want to change your body for the better. It's not diet, it's not. It's actually getting off your butt, doing something, moving around, getting into it. For me, it's actually working out in my home gym. As you can see, okay, the garage door, right? It's actually working out. Working out for me is working out with the weights, barbells, dumbbells, and also running at the same time as well too. And I like to bring a statement or analogy that I learned from one of my favorite, mentors that I listened to in my early years. He's a sales guru named Tom Hopkins. Tom Hopkins always had a saying, activity breeds productivity. Okay, what does that mean in the workout world? Well, in the workout world, that means activity, which is, exercising, being active, moving around. Activity burns calories. And when we burn calories, guess what that does? That actually burns energy or burns fat, right? So now, keep in mind that when we talk about this, I'm gonna talk about beginners and intermediates, okay? I'm not talking about, professional bodybuilders. I'm not talking about, top paid athletes. I'm not talking about people that get paid to work out for a living. Because at the end of the day, those guys, they get paid for a living. Or even someone, let's say myself, who's been working out for a very long time. Those guys, those upper echelon guys and gals, if you do diet, then yes, for them, it is very important because that'll help them get extremely lean and in shape. But you gotta remember, those guys are already at the pinnacle of their capabilities, right? And that's why diet is crucial for them. So if you think about a bodybuilder who is, let's say, 5'8", 260 pounds in the off season, lots and lots of muscle, okay? Well, guess what? They have to diet down so they can look amazing. Or a professional athlete like an NFL running back, they have to eat better so this way they can be leaner, which leads to better quickness, better speed, and also overall power as well too. Well, you have to remember that they're already probably squatting 400 or 500 pounds for reps like nothing. They're benching a ton of weight. They're already physically in the best shape. They have to diet to tone it down. So this way they can trigger or basically have a better result on the field. Well, for most people like beginners and intermediates, and even myself now as, a full-time worker, this isn't my main job. I'm also a full-time father, and at the same time, I have full-time responsibilities. For the most part, diet isn't the most important thing because for me, I stopped working out ever since I became a full-time father. So my fitness has gone down a little bit, and that's kind of why I'm telling you that, had I eaten healthy the whole time, I still would have lost a lot of muscle. I still would have gotten out of shape, right? And the only thing I would show for is that I'm a little bit leaner, but I'm significantly weaker. So I'm here to tell you that that's not the case, because I'm gonna start working out again. I'm gonna get stronger. I'm gonna get back to my old self. And in this way, I'll show you that you can do that too. And it takes the working out, the physical activeness first in order to get yourself into shape again. Diet is gonna be the secondary component that we mix in down the road. But the first component has to be the physical activity. It has to work out. Diet is secondary, okay? And in a nutshell, here is why for beginners and intermediates, why it won't help you if you say diet is the most important, okay? And there's three things. Number one, it's demotivating in regards to finance, okay? If you were to hire a top tier, personal trainer, if you were to hire a celebrity trainer or a, very successful bodybuilder, the first thing they do is they go to your house and they're gonna strip away all your foods. They basically go through your pantry, your refrigerator, they take anything and everything that's bad, they throw it all out. Well, most people that can afford that, they don't really care, because financially they're very successful, very affluent, and they can do all that. Well, you know what? Not everyone's like that, right? The majority of people, myself included, we have full-time jobs, we work hard for our money, and guess what? If I just bought food yesterday for the week or for 2 weeks and it's all thrown out the trash, I'll be honest, man, I have a hard time doing that, because I spent money on food, I work hard for it. I don't want to throw it away. I want to at least eat it and then throw away the byproducts, okay? Whichever way, trash can or down in the stools, whatever it is, right? So doing that will make you lose money. And when you lose money, it's gonna cause you to do the next thing, which is to procrastinate. So think about this, right? Because you don't wanna throw away the food that you just bought, okay? You're gonna naturally procrastinate. You're gonna sit and say, well, you know what? Let me just wait until all my food's gone. Then I'm gonna buy the healthy foods and then I'll get started. And guess what? That waiting can maybe be a day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then guess what? Like, that part of wanting to get back into shape is already out the door, because you're not even thinking about that no more. You basically just say, screw it, I'll just put it off, I'll put it off and put it off. Wait for the bad food to be gone and we'll put it off. It's gonna kill your momentum. And that's not good, because nothing happens until you decide to start working out. Until you decide to start working out, work out. Don't worry about the foods. Don't worry about the diet. Like I said again, the diet will demotivate you. If you think diet is the number one most important thing, you are wrong, because it will demotivate you because of those two things. Financially, procrastination, and the good news is I want you to eat all your foods, okay? Start working out again. Get into the swing of things. Follow my workouts. And guess what? I'm telling you on camera, I want you to eat what you have. Now, if you need a little more help, please email me and I'll actually explain to you what you have and how you can move those foods around based on timing of foods to where it's not as bad for you as everyone would say it is, okay? So if you got that ice cream in the fridge you don't want to get rid of, I have cookies and cream, that's my favorite. Well, I'm gonna show you how to eat that cookies and cream ice cream to where it can help you minimize the negative effects of eating that, right? And still be able to help you get in shape, okay? So, that's why I want you to do like that. Now, the third reason why it will demotivate you, on top of being financially crippled, procrastination, loss of time. Loss of time is like very critical, you can't lose the momentum, because the momentum will lose you time, because if you put it off with procrastination, that's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months. I mean, think about that. I mean, in 4 months, if you make the decision to work out and then focus on diet later, you could be in shape in 4 months. You could be in shape in a month. You could be in shape in 2 weeks. Not necessarily in the best shape, but you're moving in that direction. That is loss of time. Time is valuable. Time is not infinite. It's finite, which means it is a short amount of time. we don't have a lot of time on this, great earth, right? God's given planet, okay? We don't have a lot of time. So we need to take advantage and maximize our time. We can't put it off because that's loss of time, okay? Start regardless of where you're at. Doesn't matter, if you've never worked out before or you've let yourself go a bit, kind of like me. Don't, lose the momentum. Make the decision, start working out. Doesn't matter if you're going through puberty, which is a good time to start working out, right? Or if you're in your golden years, you're retired, you have free time, just start working out. Doesn't matter when, okay? So let your workouts dictate your hunger. I always tell people, a lot of times when they start working out, they tell me, hey, I only eat like 2 meals a day. So let me guess, you eat lunch and you eat dinner, right? You eat at 12, then you come back home and you're starving, you eat at like 7 o'clock. Well, anyway, most people would sit and say, I gotta figure out when to eat 5 meals a day. I gotta figure out how to do this intermittent fasting, this keto diet, whatever it is. Hey man, you know what? All you gotta do is start being physical, start working out, eat those 2 meals a day. I guarantee you what's gonna happen is when you start eating with your workouts, you'll automatically add meals into whatever you're currently eating, whether it's 2 meals a day or 3 meals a day or just 1 meal a day. The workouts will actually allow you to eat additional meals naturally, which is the right steps to helping you get better. Your body will tell you that. So, don't force yourself to do things that you're not accustomed to. Let it go, let the flow go naturally, and that starts with working out. Working out will allow you to eat that additional meal naturally. And then guess what? As time and momentum builds, you'll start eating a little bit more and more. And guess what? You'll actually start eating more meals and losing weight, which is never a bad thing, right? So, and of course, now the benefits is, like I said, it's gonna help you eat more naturally. So now we talk about the benefits, right? The last 3 was the bad things. Let's look at the positive things, right? Number 1, the benefits of doing something like physical activity, it will help you eat more foods naturally. So this way, when you work out, you'll start eating more meals naturally instead of being forced to have food rammed down your throats because it's 3 o'clock and you haven't eaten your 3rd or 4th or 5th meal yet. So let's just go a more systematic, natural approach. Working out will allow you to eat more meals naturally, okay? Number 2, it's gonna eliminate the procrastination, which will help you be more efficient, and most importantly, not only efficient in your workouts, but also in life as well too. This will actually help you become more efficient everywhere, which is gonna be the 3rd thing, is taking back time. So now, because you force yourself to work out, you eliminate procrastination, you bought yourself more time because you're gonna naturally learn how to multitask. I know for sure, as being a full-time father, full-time job, I don't have the luxury to work out, whenever I can as part of my shift. I have to basically figure out when to do it. For me, I like doing my workouts after I work. I work out at night, and this way I'm at home. I can work out real quick, then I spend time with my daughter. But the point being said is that you can actually learn how to multitask. So this way you can still add those things that's important to you, but now you can do other things at the same time as well too. And this is gonna actually help you become more efficient, so this way you can enjoy your time here. And it's also gonna help you release endorphins. Endorphins are like basically positive hormones that's gonna make you feel good, and it's gonna basically help you enjoy your time as you start working out, and most importantly, give you a better attitude. Attitude is aptitude, okay? If you have a positive attitude, life is just better, man. You see the brighter side of things. You're never negative. Nobody likes to, hang out with someone that's negative. So those are the things that's going to be beneficial to you. To recap everything, the most important critical step in getting yourself into shape again, myself included, is not diet. It's actually physical activity. It's workouts. The workouts will also allow you to basically, eliminate procrastination, get more of your time back, and enjoy your life as well too. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions, please email me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel as well too. And of course, I'll be making more video content for you guys to watch and post notes on. Take care.